Hello, it is me, Kylie. I have a little bit of it's a drugstore haul. For you guys, I got a little bit crazy the other day when I went out to Middletown, which is, kind of by my house. I went into the Target over there, and then I came to the Walmart by my house, and yeah, it's just I don't know why I got so insane. I think it's because I was looking in Sephora and I've been kind of looking for like new eyeshadow palettes. Maybe not palettes, but like colors and things like that because I don't really do a lot of eyeshadow and I'm not sure, I guess, kind of what I like and what I don't. And so I was like, oh wow, Buxom has this thing. If you get their palette and you fill it with like 6 of their shades, you get it for $40. I was like, that's really cool because then I can pick out all the shades that I think would look nice and all of this other cool stuff. And then I'm like, wait a minute, it's $40. The pigments are probably really nice, but it's $40 and I don't really have that. I mean, that would be like the only thing that I would have bought. So I was like, okay, well, let me go downstairs and let me think about it because I was getting kind of overwhelmed because I was looking at like literally everything. I was like, okay, calm down. Let me just leave, go look somewhere else. Just that will be that. And things have popped up on my screen. I'm sorry. It was like right in front of my face. I couldn't see like what I was recording. Yeah. Okay. So, I went into Target and I got like 3 different lipsticks. And seriously, I was sitting there looking at things for like ever. I was literally like up and down the aisles like, oh, this looks nice, or this, I don't know. And then I'm like, wow, you're spending way too much time on this. It's like you either, I mean, if you are sitting there and you're like, I'm not sure if I like this, you probably shouldn't get it. Unless you're like, oh, that looks fun and I'm gonna try it. Yeah. Anyway, scooch my camera a little bit. No, it's about the same. Alright, so let me get going with this because, yeah, I've already spent like 2.5 minutes just talking and rambling. I'm really good at that, apparently. Had to figure out what I got from Target. Haha. So I did already open these. I've worn one of the colors already, and I've worn all the eye stuff that I got, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But these that I got from Target are just purely lip colors that I picked up that I thought, hey, this looks kind of nice and I'll try it. The only thing about going to the drugstore is you can't like swatch everything before you get it. So it's kind of like, oh, that looks nice, and then you bring it home and you're like, no, that doesn't look nice. But from what I've seen so far of these, because I already swatched them and everything, I'll swatch them again for you today. They look really nice. So the first thing I picked up was this little bugger, and this is from Maybelline, and it's their color sensation, something like that. It used to be their like balms, but they changed the name, but they all still have the same color anyways. So got this really pretty like mauve color. It's in the shade Lust for Blush. And I've heard people just rave about this and how beautiful it is. And so I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'll try it. So it's just this really gorgeous, like mauve-y purple almost. And I am very excited to try it because I don't have anything like that. And it looks gorgeous on my skin. I haven't tried it on my lips to see what it looks like yet. But just from the swatch on my skin, I'm very excited for that. So then I also got this Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede, their lipsticks. This one is in Flashing Lights. It's just kind of this nice like peachy pink color. Ugh, caps. Why? This one you have to do a little bit more work to get like a good swatch because it seems a little bit more sheer, which, I kind of like that because it's not going to be like, wow, this is so sheer I can't wear it. So it's this one right here. And it's just a really nice like pink everyday peach wear. I'm gonna probably run out of swatching places eventually because I got more stuff. Okay, this one is CoverGirl, their Outlast Long Wear and Moisture. This is in, for whatever reason, they have it on the side of the bottle instead of on the bottom, which, whatever. This is in Plum Fury. Just kind of looks like this. This is a really gorgeous berry color. And I actually wore this to my job last night because I work at night, and it's this last one over here. I don't know if you can see it because of the way that my camera is, and anyway. So I wore it to work last night, and literally all of my coworkers were like, "What in the heck are you wearing, Kylie? It looks fabulous. It looks gorgeous." And I was like, it's this. And it just was a very nice color. It didn't, because I am very fair-skinned. I don't know if you can tell, I'm just really fair. It's the thing. So, really fair skin. So it's hard for me to kind of find those darker colors that are going to look nice on my skin and not look like, wow, you're trying too hard, or it looks too vampy, or whatever. So this one was just a very nice berry, and even though I was at work, it shows that I can wear it as an everyday instead of just like for special occasions. But that pretty much goes for all colors though. Like, if you want to wear something as an everyday color, go ahead, because there's no one telling you no. There's really no one telling you no, that you can't. Okay, so next we're gonna go to my Walmart thing. Again, I went a little crazy with lipsticks. I got another CoverGirl. This is an Eternal Ruby. I'm not sure what formula this is. Yeah. I have no clue. It just comes in a tube like this. Wow, the glare on that, though. And it's gonna look kind of backwards because I don't have one of those fancy cameras. This is actually like a pink-toned red, if that makes any sense. Like, it's like more of a pink than a red. I don't know quite how to describe it. Almost like, I really don't know how to describe this color. It's terrible. It's like this really gorgeous, like, fuchsia, almost. I'm really excited because I really literally do not have anything like this in my collection, and I have a lot of lip colors. I am obsessed with lipstick. And this is just like one of those colors that I just don't have, and I'm kind of excited to try it because it looks gorgeous. And I actually like the way that it felt like putting the swatch on. It felt really moisturizing and really creamy, so that's a thing. The thing is, it's Eternal Ruby is the name of the color, 318. So I will let you guys know how I feel about some of these colors as I wear them more. But yeah, no, I'm really impressed because a lot of these feel really creamy. They kind of have a lustrous appearance. They're not like shiny, like, oh wow, you have shiny lips, but just more of kind of a nice, like, oh, I don't know how to describe it, just kind of like it's not like a matte though. So now moving on to my other purchases. I got this, okay, let me see if I can get it the right way. It's Hard Candy. Wow, glare on the thing. It's a blush actually, and it's in the shade Honeymoon. Now, when I swatched this, it was interesting because it's really light. And I don't know what just happened, but that was weird with my lighting. My lighting just got really, oh, it's because the sun's like more coming out. My camera's trying to adjust for it, and so it's gonna look kind of weird. Anyway, so it's just kind of this pink, and you would think that it would make a really good blush, because especially like for my skin, like, oh yeah, this light pink, great. However, when you swatch it, it's this really interesting, it's like a light shade that doesn't even like do anything. It's just shiny. Like, you can't even see it. It's just shiny. So what I did yesterday is, instead of using my Beauty Express, I don't know, I got it in a BoxyCharm, the highlighter. Oh, I love that highlighter so much. I'm wearing it today. But you can't really tell because of the way that my lighting is in my house. It's not really conducive to doing videos, but, you know, I figured I want to do this, and my face looks really freaking white. That's, like, kind of scary. The sun ruining my video. Yeah. Anyway. So, I used it as a highlighter yesterday instead of as a blush. Well, let me tell you, it actually worked really well as a highlighter. And it's interesting because it kind of looks like really shiny and glittery. And I thought there was going to be a lot of fallout. And I had none on my face. Like, no fallout whatsoever. It was fantastic. I was like, no, this was like $3 or $4 for this, and to use it as a highlighter, you can't beat that. Like, you know, I thought it was going to be a blush, but I'm using it as a highlighter, and it works fine. So next thing from the same brand, this is their Mod Quad, their baked eyeshadows. It's in the color Brownie Points, also from Hard Candy. The only thing I have to say about this, because I did wear it yesterday, is that it's not that there was no fallout, but it took me it took me a while. They're fairly pigmented, but the problem is that when you actually like put them on with a brush, it's not so pigmented anymore. Like, I don't know how to describe it. The pigment it's not really as pigmented as like when you swatch it. So if you're looking for like a better, sorry, I had to figure out like where to put that. I like the brown though. Like, the brown is a really nice brown, and their pink is nice too. But I mean, I'm gonna use it up because I have it, but if I had known that it wasn't gonna be super pigmented and that it just was kind of gonna be like, I probably wouldn't have picked it up, because I want something that's going to make me look nice, you know. And the nice thing about this also is, because even though there is a ton of glitter in it and it's like everywhere, when it's on your face, well, maybe this is different because I did have an eye primer on, the NYX eye primer. I had that on, and there was no color, like, there was no glitter fallout, so I don't know if that had anything to do with the fact that I had a primer on, or if it was just the fact that, like, the way that the eyeshadow is. I always use a primer, so I can't really tell you, like, one way or the other. Now there's glitter, like, literally everywhere. The last thing I got, and I'm actually wearing this today, and I'm really impressed with it so far, is this Maybelline, I don't know, just a Maybelline, like, color trio. Just expert wear. I'm assuming it's their expert wear line then. I don't know. Really good at this, apparently. It's in the color Olive Martini. Let me just say, I really like these greens. Now, me and greens, like, it's hard for me to find good usable colors because I am so fair. My eyes are really hooded. You can see, like, the shadows. Like, in person, you can tell that I'm wearing some eyeshadow. But because my eyes are so hooded, it's hard for me to find things that will show up and look nice. So, you know, I kind of have to do a little bit more searching for that. But this is really nice. And actually, I have to put a little bit more on my fingers than on the actual brush. It's just these really nice, yeah, you can't even see it, like, I don't even know why I swatch things sometimes. Anyway, but there's just these really beautiful colors. I didn't even have to put a lot on my brush, and there's a lot of color payoff for what I got. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with the hard candy. I was really excited, at least the blush, that I can use it as a highlighter, and I have options between kind of like a higher end and a lower end, and to kind of compare them. So I was wearing the Beauty Express today just to kind of see what the difference is. So far I'm not really noticing one. Of course there is a little bit because the Beauty Crop is a cream base, like liquid, and this is a powder. I'm not really excited about this. I will use it, but it's not my favorite thing that I bought. But I'm very excited about all of my lip products that I got. They look like they'll be gorgeous. I know the Plum Fury is fantastic. Yeah, and if you're curious about what's on my lips today, because it's been kind of shiny throughout the video, it's it's from Rimmel, their Stay Glossy line. I think it's in Captivate Me, I believe. I only have two. I have Captivate Me and All Day Seduction, and they're both really great. They're pinks. Anyway, this video is like 16 minutes long. Yeah. But I just wanted to make this for you guys to let you know, like, I'm not abandoning my channel or anything, you know, I just haven't put things up in a while, and last time I did film a BoxyCharm unboxing and an Ipsy bag unboxing, and I couldn't get it on the internet for whatever reason, so I'm hoping this one will be able to make it to you. Yeah, so that's kind of what I got at the drugstore. I'll try and be updating more often as far as, like, you know, other things go, like with my Ipsy and BoxyCharm, and if I have any empties or favorites or things like that. So anyway, I will see you gals later, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.